Hello everybody, Cody here to take another look at initiative in action with you. Initiative is seeing what needs to be done and doing it, which is really easier said than done. So all month long, we've been learning from the Bible about how Nehemiah, who had no background in construction, started to rebuild the wall of Jerusalem. But as him and his people were making progress, well, some people tried to distract Nehemiah and stop them from building the wall. That's what we learned last weekend in 252 and in Studio 45. But he stayed focused. His whole team did, and they rebuilt the wall in just 52 days. Isn't that amazing? Now, distractions are really hard, which reminds me of a story I heard about a girl named Olivia. One day, Olivia got home from school and had some homework to do. Well, it wasn't just some homework, it was a lot. She had math, reading, writing, science, health, history, social studies. It was a mountain of homework. It was so much. How could she ever get it all done? I know, she thought. I'll just do something to keep my brain going. So she picked up her paddleball and went to town while she was doing her homework. Just then, her friend messaged her and said, "Hey, let's play Super Bashing Brothers." So she started playing video games at the same time too. And while she was playing, her favorite song came on the radio, and of course, she had to sing along. And that song reminded her of how she always wanted to play the accordion. So she started taking lessons. As you can tell, things are getting quickly out of hand here. Just then, her little sister barged in and wanted to play. "I don't have time," Olivia said. So her sister took the homework off the table and started running around with it. Olivia tried to chase her and get it back, but it was too late. Everything came crashing down. All that was left in her hand was her pencil. And that reminded her what was most important, getting her homework done. So she decided she would block out all the distractions. She put on super blocking sunglasses and she blocked out every noise she could. And finally, she got down to business. And now with the distractions all cut out, she finished her homework in 52 minutes. And she had time to play with her little sister before bed. So kids, remember, playing the accordion is a super awesome skill to have. But even more than that, initiative is seeing what needs to be done and doing it. Whenever you do something that's worthwhile, something will always try to distract you from it. And you need to be ready to stay focused on what needs to be done. What we need to focus on the most is growing our relationship with God. We can do that by practicing our 4 faith skills: hear, pray, talk, and live. But sometimes we can get distracted while we're doing those things. When we decide it's time to read our Bible and hear from God, you might see that your brother just turned on your favorite movie. Or when you're about to talk to your friends about God, well, you end up talking about things that don't matter as much, like who's the best Pokemon. If you want to grow in your relationship with God, one of the best things you can do is block out a time in your day, every day, just to have time with God. No distractions. Just you getting to hear from God by reading the Bible and praying to God, spending time talking to Him. When you take the distractions away, you'll see that it can be much easier for you to connect with God and to live for Him. So we hope that you do that this week. Take a time to block out the distractions. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next week.